It was the only chance that you had in World Warrior.
Not only that, but it's an OG playing with Guile.
Exactly. Like I said, he was like, I saw his license plate. I'm sorry, I saw his license. He's in his late 40s, early 50s. He came in with his kid. He's like, I want to introduce him to the scene. This is where you do it. So again, on the first player side, we have Adnan as Dhalsim with Ultra One. On the second player side, we have Nemesys with the radically buffed up Guile with Sonic Hurricane, which seems to be the ultra du jour in Super right now, Carlos. Radically is an understatement. I'll try to think of some better adjectives, but right now, radically improved is he gets the most improved player trophy for Street Fighter 2. But it seems like Adnan is kind of holding his own right now. Guile, Nemesys, not really taking advantage of it. But like with this new buff, it's like you gotta play him kind of Super Turbo style. You know, that's what they gave us with Super, and I'm not seeing that. You know, he's being aggressive, which is what you had to do in Vanilla. You know, so it's like, I want to see Sonic Boom spam and flash kicks. I mean, what else are you going to do? Exactly. You just, I mean, and of course with, you know, the new metric, you know, 4 being, you know, I mean, you play an ST style, but you got to build mirror. You spam Sonic Booms all day long. Here we go. Bad. Oh, that was so safe, but he didn't punish. He had the chance that he didn't punish. Adnan, I've seen him over at the Play and Trade tournaments in New York. I've seen him play, and I kind of expect better execution from him than that. Probably. Adnan finishing out the first round with the instant overhead.
Sim actually got a lot of buffs too.
Sim,
his drills are really good now.
his drills are, yes, much better. I like the startup with the EX Sonic Boom. Yeah, neutral jump against Sim is not a good idea.
Thank you, Sim.
Carlos now getting on the mic. Trying to focus. Yeah, definitely a little bit of experience on Nemesys' part, but still, give him shouts coming up and playing, you know?
You know what? It's one of those things where if you really want to play, you have to start playing with the best, you know?
Exactly. And you know what? Real life always better than online. You know what? Who cares if you get your ass handed to you at a tournament? You win, you play.
That's right. So all the people sitting in the stream right now talking shit, they can come over here and play and they talk shit.
That's in Carlos, and Carlos helping out big time with East Coast Throwdown, by the way. Shouts to Carlos. Everyone here, we know what we're talking about.
Yeah, you know what it is, man? It's like if you're not willing to help out the scene, then you shouldn't be talking about it.
So Adnan taking a first game against Nemesys.
That was a good match.
It was a nice little throwback match, you know?
It was. I mean, for somebody that hasn't really been playing, I mean, I'm not sure to tell how long he's been playing, but he did okay, you know?
Yeah.
Adnan's definitely a great player, so.
God, definitely went jumping into Dhalsim with that roundhouse knee.
I actually want to see more normals from Guile. Guile has really great normals.
He has great normals. I mean, especially since they gave him the hops back. I mean, he has the ability to, to close distance, and that's what you need to do when you play against Dhalsim. You need to close that distance. And he's not taking advantage of that.
Yeah, well, he can move forward and keep his charge.
Exactly, right? All you got to keep holding back. Spam that back low kick, man.
Hopefully next year, he'll step his game up so that, we have a little bit more to talk
Exactly, and by next year, you mean East Coast Throwdown 3. Yes. Oh, here we go, ultra setup, teleport, there we go.
Very nice escape.
Nice escape. So something new, something I wouldn't have done with the old Guile.
Yeah, definitely not. I don't think his hitbox would have allowed that to a certain extent.
But now the hitbox on the EX, I'm not sure about this. I haven't looked at the videos yet, but I believe the hitbox going behind the character, so really great when you call in those cross-up situations.
I don't think it happens as much as people would like it to, but it's definitely a lot better than it was before.
Yeah. So again, Adnan taking this round, now putting Nemesys. It's a match point for Adnan.
He's jumping a little too much as well. He has to, be very calm. Guile really doesn't have to do anything but hold down back.
Exactly. I think, see, he keeps dashing in, losing that charge, and it's just a bad idea, especially against a range character like Dhalsim, a character who's going to range you and you want to range back if you have someone like Guile.
The thing is like Guile wins the fireball war.
Exactly. I mean, Dhalsim's projectile is so slow. His charge time and his recovery time is so quick. Should have seen EX Sonic Boom after that trade, too.
I think Adnan's about to wrap this up.
Yeah, Adnan's looking. Adnan actually getting a little aggressive with Dhalsim. Oh! Nice turnaround by Nemesys, air throwing Dhalsim out of the teleport to avoid the Ultra. Oh! Props to Nemesys taking it around from Adnan. Shouts to Nemesys getting out of that situation right there, taking it around from Adnan.
That was very impressive. He stepped it up right there.
Stepping it up, and that's what you do. You learn on the fly. Tournaments is all about learning on the fly.
That's it, man. Go hard or go home.
Everyone can see the player cam right now. We see it's no joke when you're talking about how Nemesys was, you know, was here with his kid.
Testes. Seb, testes? No?
So, you know, Nemesys not capitalizing, still choosing to be a little bit more defensive, probably listening to us on the commentary. Oh, nice overhead into, but he doesn't connect with the super. Adnan, I think Adnan a little bit kind of incensed by the hype and wants to get a little more aggressive with his Dhalsim, so he's getting in on Nemesys, trying to apply that pressure to him. Here we go, Ultra setup, but
that was a good match.
I mean, he should have learned from the EX Flash Kick. Give it up to Nemesys, getting a round of applause in the house for giving Adnan some pressure.
That was great.